Welcome back to the Friday Matinee here on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS.
My goodness, you're all like twisted around.
She was
there,
a little
T.
tangled.
Yeah,
she
it was a little tangled.
tangled.
Wires everywhere.
I'm George.
I'm T.
I'm Tori.
There we are.
And we're all together, which is, I love that, the idea that we all get to be on air together because, it's funny. Someone had said to me, oh, do you like the new person? Does everyone get along? It's like, oh, you know what? Like a house on fire. It's been very lovely.
That's a good thing, right? Does that mean, okay.
I think there's a certain wiring to be the squirrel that sits in the chair, and I mean that in the nicest possible way.
Yep.
You hit on different cylinders, you're multitasking all at once, and there is something about being at a table or being in a room with someone else who's doing that same kind of multitasking. I'm thrilled that we can all be together, and I do kind of wish we
Yeah, we're not all the
more.
same person.
No.
Just to be clear.
Because I can't imitate your voice. I'm not even going to try.
Oh, come on.
It'll come out wrong. But it is nice that we all get along, and I do lament often that we don't have the opportunity to be on the air all the time.
George comes in the afternoon occasionally.
Every now and then, I got
you do that with me
running
too.
errands in the neighborhood.
And
I never come in the morning.
Yeah,
No,
nobody
not
does.
if
Nobody comes in the morning unless they're forced to.
You are here way too early, and there's not good enough coffee.
Though this morning he was very happy because it's July 1st. And what happens at the first of the month?
Oh, it's the restaurant row.
And so people were
They
coming,
start
not
lining
necessarily for George, but he was so happy that people were actually, coming to the studio.
Well, and that's been a thing they do. The restaurant row, of course, is our KHTS, the program. It expands beyond restaurants now. It's actually goods and services. I call it twice the value for half the price, 50% off goods and services. So, but they're limited, so they get the new ones that hit on the first of the month. So you get the people, the diehards who come out at about 6:45. They start kind of milling about out in front of the station. And the first time I saw them, I'm like, what are these people doing? And this was a canyon country where it wasn't on the street, so I had no idea.
Was it a little Dawn of the Dead-ish?
a little bit. And so and it's kind of a cool thing, and they're always very nice. And it's usually there's like a group of them. They all have known each other for years and stuff.
I tell people all the time, you could go through your newspaper, oh, big deal, 20% off, or you could, honestly, to come to KHTS, and you could come here, which we love. We really do love when people come to the station. But you can do it online at KHTS.com or shopKHTS.com. And the idea that you get 50% off, I said, I love it because you can take people you don't even like out for a meal. During the summer, they all show up, Auntie so-and-so and the 7 children. And it's like, well, come on, I'll take you out to dinner because I can.
But you got, golf, and you got the hotels, and you got stuff like that.
There's a lot more than restaurant. We think we should change the name if we could be in charge.
Something row. We need
something row.
Something row.
Yeah, we'll have to come up with something.
The marketing and advertising department is all the way down to the other end of the building.
It's hard to talk to them.
And it's a long walk,
You know they're listening.
I always joke around. I'm like, they're at that end and they're the brains. What are we? We're at the other end of the building.
I think we need restaurant row, AKA.
I think it's what people know it as. It's marketing. It's branding. It's a science. Radio is a science. Guys,
so, Tori, you've been here long enough now. How are you liking being in the rolly chair and being with everybody when you are with people?
I love being.
And remember, this is being recorded.
I love being in the rolly chair, but can I be honest about the rolly chair?
Sure.
I think we need a new rolly chair.
Right. I made a plea for that the other day.
We had a really comfortable one before this.
Yeah.
And it even leaned
and it
back
disappeared.
And
Where'd it go? Who has that? I think we need to scan the building.
I tell you.
But when we had the bomb scare a while back here, I had said, gee, I really feel like we need flak jackets or bulletproof vests. And they laughed, and I said, I think it's really cute. You think I was joking, but if we can't have that, can we have a new rolly chair?
To at least, see, that's the thing. That's the overpitch.
Start big.
So that you can get the rolly chair in. That's good. Yeah, this is supposed to be ergonomically correct, but we did have that one.
So not
that big fat one.
Yeah.
That was, oh man, that was
okay,
nice.
First of all, it can't be ergonomically correct because we're not doing normal things.
That's true.
That chair, you're twisting to the right, you're moving to the left, you're reaching in front of you. Our chair needs to be...
the right, and digging the scene with the gangster lean. Exactly, all that good stuff.
No, it sounds like we're doing the hokey pokey. A
little bit.
But no, to answer your question for real, other than the rolly chair, I was just telling someone it's an amazing thing that happened because you always enter a new job and there's always one person, maybe a couple, that just don't get you.
Wait a minute. You act like we don't have that. But go ahead.
So when we came together as a group, the three of us, it was just amazing. Like, I think we all get each other.
We do.
And we get the sense of humor. We get the...
You won't believe what I say about you guys on Facebook, and I block you guys from being able to...
So we don't know.
No, it's all good. And it's true. And I think we're at that point. It's just kind of a one love thing in here. Isn't that nice, this kumbaya moment we're having? I think it's great. I'm having a good time here.
Me
and
too.
especially being here 5 minutes away. Since we moved, it's made it a lot even more wonderful.
I think
to
we
be so
also
close. Although
love-
I'm the first person they call when something goes wrong.
Yeah, that's a tough
That's
place
true.
seat
But that's
to be
all
in.
right. That's all right.
But I also think
look,
we
let's plug
love
this thing back in. Oh, everything works again. Yes.
We all love entertainment. We love, we're close enough to Hollywood. We've all had our hands in those different buckets
Yep.
of entertainment. I think bringing that to the microphone, also, we all connect on that level, so that makes it a nice place to be.
And we just love the Valley.
Speaking of a nice place to be, you guys are doing something, on the 4th of July when the rest of the station is closed?
Yeah, we are actually. We're going to be announcing the parade, and I did it last year, and I have to tell you, it is now one of my favorite. I love that, and I love concerts in the park. Those are two of my favorite Santa Clarita things we do. But the parade, if you've not come down to Main Street and along Lyons and along the parade route, you really should do this. It is something most people read about or watch on like a movie of the week type thing or in a film, and they go, "Isn't that nice?" Oh no, we have that here, where people come down on the floats, and like Linda Storley, who coordinates all of this, has said, "Oh yes, some of it's very hokey, but some of it is awe-inspiring. How much work people put into it, and then when the bands come down, I get a little choked up.
I always get chills.
Yeah, there's something fabulous about
I did
a parade.
it for several years, from like 2006 to 2013, I think. And it got to the point, once I started working here, to be honest, it was kind of like, wow, I feel a little bit like I'm at work.
Yes,
So-
because it's what you're already
but
doing every
it really
day.
is, once I get into it, it's
Yeah.
really, really fun.
Yeah.
But and I just took some time off on that, and but I'm glad you guys have picked up the mantle and are moving forward. So there's going to be your announcing stand is right,
right outside KHTS.
Now here's the thing. Here's what we're doing. We're not simulcasting on the air, but we're do this new Facebook Live thing.
Yeah, we're going to do that. And then something I wasn't totally, I normally have always been somewhere else at 4th of July with fireworks. I didn't realize that we do a broadcast where we coordinate the music with the fireworks. I didn't know we did that. I think
we do that on the evening when they do the Westfield Town Center fireworks thing. We broadcast
music to
patriotic music,
right, to go along with it. Oh, that's good, George.
Yes,
that's good. That's
And March, too.
with the dancing.
But we're also giving stuff away.
Yeah, I was going to say that. So here's the thing: you're Facebook living.
Yes.
On Monday morning. What time are you guys going to start doing that?
I
Well,
think
the parade starts at 9.
we're get well before that
Yeah.
because our boss had said he wants us to get going well before that. So maybe after, I know T and I are going to have pancakes
Yeah,
with the
we're
Rotary
going to the
Club.
Rotary Club to do pancake breakfast.
And then we're going to come down the street after pancakes, bellies full.
Yeah.
And then
Carved
I think, and then I think we're going to start right away because there are passwords involved. And if you come see us with the password, you get
I haven't been in on the
some
password
stuff.
thing. I don't even know the password.
I don't know it either. I
Oh,
think the
are we
boss is
they're
the
gonna tell us?
I think the boss knows the password.
I hope so.
So we'll get it probably right
See if
before
we can
we
get
go.
the safe code too while we're at it.
But this year is very exciting for me. Can I just tell you a little secret?
Yeah. It won't
Not-
be secret once you say it.
That's
Let's
true.
Go ahead.
I'm very invested this year in the parade because my husband's going to be in the parade. So there's a personal connection because he's in the Wizard of Oz, and the Wizard of Oz
Over
is
at
the
Canyon
big
Theater Guild.
Down the
It's
street.
the big
Correct, Amanda.
production this summer at COC. It's the Santa Clarita Regional Theater, and Wizard of Oz. It opens July 23rd, and I'm so excited because the characters get to be on a float in the parade, and he
That is very
in
lovely.
it.
That
So
is very lovely.
I actually have a connection, so that's going to be even extra. That's icing.
That is
And the
awesome.
Scarecrow is one of the most loved characters. I mean, the Lion is good.
He's
the
funny.
Tin Man is delightful.
needs a
but,
heart.
we all want to be pals with the Scarecrow. So I like that.
Deep down inside.
And Dorothy says, "I'm going to miss you." Doesn't
the
she
most.
say that to him?
I
Most
always
of all?
found that to be rude.
Spoiler alert!
So,
Hey
but
now. I know there are
seriously.
probably people out there who have never, ever, ever seen The Wizard of Oz before, and now you just
I
ruined
just
it for
ruined
me.
it. I'm so sorry.
isn't
How many
that-
I
years?
would tell you where to get tickets, but forget it. You're not going to go near it anymore.
Isn't it the rude? That I thought that line was so rude, even as a child.
'Cause the other
You
two are
just
looking-
spent- Yes, you just spent how many hours with the Cowardly Lion and the Tin Man?
And they risked their lives
And
for you.
they stood up to the witch.
Yeah, they did.
But I'm gonna miss the
Here's
Scarecrow.
the thing: the Tin Man doesn't have a heart, so he doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
Cowardly
Oh, he
Lion,
did. Well, yeah.
Cowardly Lion's a little too afraid to step up and say anything, so he's just going to suck it up. He's just
Yeah,
gonna,
he's going to deal with that
he's gonna
passive
let it
aggressive
eat him away
emotion.
inside.
Yeah, we should do. There's a show.
He's going to
that
send a
we
Christmas
should
card
do.
that just says, "Thanks for remembering me. I missed you the most, Lion." So that's the deal. So
We're going to do a whole show. We're going to psychoanalyze all the characters of The Wizard of Oz. That would be very fun.
coming back around though, live Facebooking. I love this stream of consciousness thing we're doing. Live Facebook, but
squirrel.
you're gonna. Here's the thing: you're gonna do like a password.
Yes.
So you have to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KHTSAM. Like us, like all the 50,000 other cool kids, and you're gonna say the password on the live Facebook video.
Exactly.
Now here's the cool thing: just in case you don't catch it live, still the
still
video
there.
It's still
will
there.
be there.
It's
Play
still
the
there.
video,
Yeah.
and then you get that password. It's like
I'm
it's like
sort
a
of
speakeasy
hoping.
almost.
I'm sort of hoping people. Yeah, it is
Exactly.
a little,
Yes.
little side there. I think it would be fun too if we get people come down. I really want people to come and snap photos with us, and do the whole hashtag KHTS.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'll
what
have
did you
makeup
do on
on.
the 4th of July? I am so. Oh, you have makeup on. I
I'm gonna put.
just heard that.
Yes, I'll have my makeup on.
Okay.
But I
will.
would really like if people would come and do that, or snap photos around, Main Street with our sign in the back, and I
Right.
want to
So
see
once
more
you
of
get that password,
yeah,
you go up to see Tori and T
Here
in front of
at
their
the parade.
at their parade announcing booth in front of KHTS between between Market Street and 8th
You know
Street
where you
on
are.
Main Street. Thank you very much.
You're tired. It's been a long day.
No, not at all. I'm sorry. What? And you can get a prize.
You can
They
get a
will give you a
Yes.
prize, and you can sign up or register to possibly win for the raffle a family 4-pack to Aquarium of the Pacific.
And especially in the heat, boy, going down the Aquarium of the Pacific is very fun. There's so much to do there. I love that place.
I love that place.
You can get your hands in the water, and there's creatures that you could touch them if you want, I guess.
Or
Wow.
tickets.
I've never seen that reaction from you before.
Because
So-
there's like some slimy things.
So again, Monday morning,
Mm-hmm.
Facebook Live. You like us on Facebook, KHTSAM, or just do a search for KHTS
Mm-hmm.
1220. You'll find us. T and Tori are going to be Facebook living.
I know. Is
Video
that
on
the
Facebook.
verb of,
I don't know.
for that?
I'm making stuff up. It could be.
Living.
And then you're going to, while you're broadcasting on Facebook Live through Facebook, we're not broadcasting on the air. You can't tune in the radio
it's
station.
all
You get
on
the super secret
Facebook.
password. It's all on Facebook. They're going to give away the super secret password. You go up and tell them that password.
You get stuff.
Do you know what kind of prizes we're giving away?
Yeah, I haven't even looked in there.
The
Do you know?
the boss gave us a box.
Don't tell.
No, the boss gave us a box, and he said, "Here's your stuff," and he said stuff plural. So there's
things.
there's stuff.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. I don't even know what it is. I can't wait
He
to
likes
get in
to
there.
say a stash of prizes.
Stash of
And
prizes.
as a matter of fact, I threw that in the weather today. I said a stash of prizes, or yesterday, the stash of prizes. So that's the thing. That's like a radio buzz term, I guess. But
Stash
anytime
of
you see
prizes.
stash of prizes, you know that Carl Goldman wrote it.
So first things first, like us on Facebook. That's
Yes,
first
go
things
do
first.
that.
That's KHTS on Facebook. You can like us, I guess, as well. Be my friend.
Yeah.
Be
But
George's friend.
I'm lonely. Call me. But like the Facebook page, facebook.com/KHTSAM. Oh, is that it?
Yeah, no, I was
Okay, good night.
You said
Okay.
you said call me, and it makes
It
me
was.
think of we do give the phone number all the time, and I don't even know families' phone numbers. I have to actually stop, open my phone, like when I fill out forms. Like my son just had this whole summer program thing that he's doing out here at Carousel Ranch, and I had to fill out the forms. Like I don't even know.
I just asked Siri. And
This is
so
the
now-
only phone
now
number I know.
That's what you could write down.
298 KHTS.
You know, ask Siri.
5487.
That's
That's
it.
how I do it.
Wait.
Call so and so.
Yeah, but I don't want to call them. I have to write it down on a paper. I
have
gotta
those
look it
people
up.
have those people use their Siri.
Remember the days where you have to memorize? I used to memorize everybody's phone
Yeah.
number memorized.
Memorized.
I remember the first phone number I ever had to memorize when I was 6 years old. I still remember that. I remember that phone number growing up. And now it's like, and also people who send you texts, the new thing too.
Yeah.
And like, hey, George, blah, 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 blah. And they give you this whole thing. You're like, who is this? Hi. And then you feel kind of stupid, like, who is
Who
this?
is this?
Because I didn't add their
I didn't
name.
add you in my
Dude,
contacts.
the kids nowadays, when
kids.
when something like that happens, new phone, who dis?
Who dis?
Is that
New,
it?
you say
dis?
new
New
phone,
phone,
who
who
dis?
dis?
So WHODIS.
Yeah,
Is
there
it
you
all
go.
one word or is it two words?
Who dis?
It's 2 words.
Kids, can
I
you
don't-
fill us in? Because we're not as young as we used to be. And back in my day,
But
I used
that's-
to
yeah, that's
have
what
to
you
write
say.
things
That's-
down on my hand and then hope I didn't wash my hands until I can get the phone number transferred somewhere else.
It's a way of not offending.
Yes, but the
I
whole
haven't washed this hand since 1982. It's amazing.
So yeah, like us on Facebook because I feel like the parade. A lot of people are worried. The weather should be beautiful. We all do the weathers here, so everybody knows what the weather is like on Monday.
Low
What are they
90s.
saying? Low 90s.
High 90 degrees.
So and it
We all-
won't
we all-
get
do we all get
to.
our weather from the same
but
place?
but yes, I think we do. But
We
it
didn't used
won't
to.
be 90 until after that sun goes over and starts to cook the valley a little bit.
Right.
an
So
astronomy
from
lesson here now? I
9
love
to
that.
noon, 9 to noon
No,
here
we'll be
on
good.
Main Street should be delicious. But bring a hat, bring sunblock.
And our side of the street here is in shade.
Yes.
What time is it? What time is it?
It's
Well-
Is it-
12:44.
Okay, so
Quarter
it's,
of one now.
so look at how nice it is
Yeah, it's
outside.
beautiful. It's
All right,
fantastic.
I want to talk about parade routes too.
Oh,
Parade,
yeah, yeah.
Parade.
Oh.
First of all, they line up, but you won't be able to get the only throughway from north to south, like towards Sierra Highway, is Railroad Avenue. You can't get along. You can't go down Newhall Avenue because that's where they begin to stage the floats and the participants.
What time do they cut off?
It's probably no later than 7 a.m.
Okay.
Probably even earlier. Sometimes they close some of those earlier.
Okay.
But I think we'll probably have that stuff on our website, hometownstation.com. So anything down here, the parade starts at the south end of Main Street.
Mm-hmm.
So just north, either 5th or 6th Street, one of those things. And it comes up Main Street, hangs a left onto Lyons Avenue at the library, heads west, left on Lyons to Orchard Village, hangs a right and goes north on Orchard Village to 16th Street. 16th Street is Avenida Ranada on one side, 16th Street on the other side. They turn right on 16th Street and they disembark and destage over by Placerita Junior High. So anywhere along that route is a good place to see the parade.
And it's fun. There's floats, there's bands, there's
It is
horses,
a lot of
there's the kids. We had one last year where it was the football team and the cheerleaders, and they were. I mean, the energy.
No, it's
the
it's
energy
a,
of the
I
parade.
believe I'm pretty sure KHTS. I don't know if we're having our
Fire truck.
oh,
I
fire
think.
truck again.
Do you know
Okay.
we only have like 2 people that know how to drive that truck
anymore? Yes.
That
Yeah,
truck
our,
is,
our third
is-
person is in Australia right now.
Right,
We'll be back for a
and
while,
it's a
so.
mystery. That truck is a mystery. It's
Because
like
it's a double clutch. And
Oh,
it's,
Perry can
it's
drive
called,
it.
It's called steering by Armstrong because there's no power steering in that thing. It's a
Wow.
1947 Mack fire truck. And if you're lucky and you come to any of our live remotes and Carl Goldman's there, he will tell you the story.
And it
of
is
that
a
fire truck.
beautiful, beautiful truck. And I always say, if you're looking for photo opportunities for Christmas, Father's Day, the kids in the fire truck, it is a beautiful image. And especially 4th of July, if they're dressed in the red and the white and the blue, and they're up against that big white fire truck,
Lovely.
it's
just
a
like
gorgeous
this-
image.
She's got her own photography staging
Yeah,
thing
I
going.
should have kept Tim
Makes you
Hart
red, white,
here.
and
So
blue. Parking is kind of at a premium. If you get here early enough, you might be able to park in the Metrolink parking lot. I'm sure you won't be able to park at the lot at 6th and Main down the street by the Canyon Theater Guild. Metrolink, there's also the community center behind. But again, it's probably finding street parking catch as catch
come
can,
early.
as they
It's
say.
beautiful down here. Come early.
Don't park in someone's driveway. Don't block driveways. I used to live in that end of
Oh, and
Orchard
people
Village,
would
and they
do
wouldn't
that?
block, but man, it gets
Yeah, coming close.
built up.
Coming close.
So anyway, and if of course I also say if you have the opportunity to walk, if you're close enough to walk, take the family walk to the parade and see it. So there it is. That is awesome.
Yes, and it is, again, it's a great photo opportunity. Wear your sunblock, bring a big hat. Actually, in the morning can be breezy enough. Maybe even have a little sweater. Something, I'm all about the being comfortable,
Yep.
and I don't like being miserable. And I'm the first person to tell you, if you're going to be miserable, I will tell you the truth. But you're not.
Definitely
it's a
bring a
lovely,
hat. Here's the thing. Can I tell you a story?
Yeah.
Because it's the 4th of July parade is how I ended up here at KHTS.
Ooh,
And
really?
it's an interesting story because Margie, Mrs. Cummings, and I were
Feel better, by the way.
Feel better, by the way. We were broadcasting from the corner of Lyons and Newhall Avenue, and they didn't have a cover for us. Now, Mrs. Cummings, Margie, does not do well in the heat. Robin Strickland, who used to work for KHTS, and I'd known her going way back, she was taking pictures, and she ran into us. Oh, hi, how's it going? Oh, great, how's it going? Da, 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 da. Somebody in the audience there loaned Margie a parasol. Robin held it for her the whole time. Robin listened to me announce, and we also knew Jason Endicott, former manager of station manager KHTS. And I said, "What's Jason doing on the air in the mornings?" "Oh, well, they need a morning guy." "You were great. You should call Jason." And so because of that, so I say, bring a parasol, bring something, because there is the possibility that there is an opportunity for you to get
Waiting
a job
for you.
somewhere. Maybe not here at KHTS, but there is the possibility. So anyway, that is the really, really cool thing.
That's a very cool
Isn't that
story.
interesting?
I
That's how
did
it
not
works.
know how that happened.
That is,
and
it's
here
just
you are,
serendipity.
years later, and telling us things.
We are going to take a quick break and come back. This is Friday Matinee on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS.
At all. Welcome to the hometown.
Where are you? Did I
Friday
tell you?
Matinee, hometown station,
Did I
AM
throw you?
1220, KHTS. I am T.
T, I can't believe it. You
I know, I got flustered.
threw out the eyebrow. I'm George.
I'm Tori.
Thank you.
And
Yes.
we're here. We had some guests. We moved here a year ago, and I assumed, I get an email that says invite these people to come, and it comes from the head of the building, and I think, oh well, those people know. It's like that's not what happened. And you went to our old station, but with us now we have Travis Quinton and we have Dennis Laval, and they're here with A Few Good Men. Tell us where this is being performed. This is exciting. It's a good show.
Yeah, great show. We are down at the NoHo Art Center off of Magnolia, and we are running now through July 17th.
July 17th, yeah.
So you have a few weeks of this. And this is Aaron Sorkin's A Few Good Men.
Yeah, this was Aaron Sorkin's first play, if you can believe that. And it was on Broadway from 1989 to, I think, about 1991, and then it was turned into a film. It really just put him on the map. And it's pure Sorkin.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Dennis, you come in as a producer, and you're one of the actors. Can you tell us a little bit about who you are in the...
Yeah, I'm playing Colonel Nathan Jessup, which is the part that Jack Nicholson played in the film. And I'm also a producer along with Tony Paletto, who is our director, who was supposed to be here, but he's in a production meeting.
Doing good stuff.
And
keeping it real. Keeping it going. Good.
Casey Clyde, who's playing Dan Caffey, which was the part Tom Cruise played in the movie, and Sarah Klein, who is playing Galloway, which is the part that Demi Moore played in the movie.
I'm
Moore
familiar with
produced
us. I played the Colonel before, not in a full production, but in a kind of a fundraising, kind of abridged version of that. And do you find that a lot of people are trying to compare you to Jack Nicholson, or why didn't you say that you can't handle the truth line? Or are people really absorbed into the production?
Anybody that I tell I'm doing the production, the very first thing that comes out of their mouth is "You can't handle the truth."
Oh,
Which isn't
well,
actually
it's
in the
not-
play,
right.
Or not in that particular.
Well, not in the original one, but
Right.
when Aaron
After
Sorkin, when he adapted it for the film, that
Right.
that line became synonymous with him and
Exactly.
with the play, and it's probably the 5 of the most famous lines in American literature right now.
So he had a little bit of pressure on him, but he has made it completely his own. We've all done the work, and it's an amazing show. It's really seamless, and it's great.
We opened last night.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. And this is a play, just in case the uninitiated never seen it. Of course, this is about, it takes place where there is a crime committed. I want to say Guantanamo Bay.
It is Guantanamo Bay, yeah.
I'm trying to remember. And this is basically, it's courtroom drama. But it's deeper than that. Are you finding, what is the relatability do you feel when people walk away from it? Because you have a lot of people, of course, who've never been in the military. There's people who might not have never been in court or even care for courtroom dramas, but people still walk away from this production with like an essence of having learned something. That art has been produced here. What do you
There's
think
a really
that
good
is?
reason for that. Aaron Sorkin's sister is the basis of the Joanne Galloway character, the character Demi Moore played in the movie, and she is a Navy JAG lawyer. So he
Judge Advocate Office, by the way. Is
right,
what that means.
and he tailed her during one of her cases because the play is loosely based on an actual case. And what's so interesting about it, and every year I'm an acting teacher also. I always tell my students every year the 3 shows that you're going to see are cops, docs, and lawyers. Cops, docs, and lawyers. Cop shows, doctor shows, lawyer shows. So courtroom dramas are always going to be something that people want to watch. I think the reason that people like A Few Good Men is that there is an authenticity to it. And there is also, a basic premise of what this country stands for and what is right and what is not right, and how you cannot how my character Nathan Jessup suffers from his own hubris, that he thinks that he is above the law. There's that great line in Frost Nixon where David Frost is interviewing the former president, and he said it's not illegal when the president does it. And that's at the very basis of this, because he commits, he commits a huge crime by ordering this code red,
right,
which is a disciplinary action, and then he has everybody lie about it because here's the funny thing about this, and this is how it relates to today. Nathan Jessup is too big to fail.
Exactly.
And Travis's character is the one that takes the fall for it, and you should talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's my character is basically is the moral compass for the show, because Kathy comes in, and has all this little bit of cockiness to him, and we kind of guide him through, because there's a line in the play, and he's just like, we're going to court, and he's like, well, it's not about right and wrong. It's like, yes, it is. It always is. That's something people like you say, and my character has a strong moral code and is very loyal. And I think, like Dennis was saying, it's plays a big part of what's going on today, with, politics and what's right and wrong. I think it's really relatable to people. And, yeah, I just
exactly. So this is at you said the NoHo Arts Center. That's Magnolia and Lancashire.
Yeah.
And how can people get tickets?
You can go to a few good men play.brownpapertickets.com.
A few good men play.brownpapertickets.com.
Right.
And order them online. And how long is the show running?
We're going to run Thursdays through Sundays to July 17th. So that's Friday night, Saturday matinee, Saturday night, Sunday matinee.
I would say this.
That is the schedule.
I would say this. If you, whether you are a theater person, whether you are a military person, whether you love courtroom drama, whether you just love a good old-fashioned whodunit, this is a good opportunity to see it. It's a great show. If you've seen the movie, I would urge you to see the play as well, because it does give a real, being in an audience.
in it. Yeah, the immersion, being that close to
So this is
power.
outstanding. We are out of time, guys. Thanks so much for stopping by. We're gonna reschedule and see if we can at least talk some about your acting stuff as well.
Absolutely.
We'll come back to that. This has been the Friday Matinee. Have a great day.